Big week from our 4-3-4 players. One of them has cracked the top 10 for most tackles of any NFL player this season. And on this special Thursday edition, I have some Throwback Thursday pictures of me and the guys. All this coming up on 4-3-4 in the NFL. What's up, everyone? We've made it to week 3, big week from our 4-3-4 players. 4 wins, only 1 loss. But before we get started, I have an update on Bobby Massie. He was inactive Monday night's game. Coach said it was potentially due to a small case of vertigo. Now, I had no idea what vertigo was, so I looked it up. And it is a sudden internal or external spinning sensation, often triggered by moving your head too quickly. Now, yesterday, the Chicago Bears Twitter account released a Week 4 injury update. Said that Bobby participated in a full practice yesterday. No word on whether or not he'll be suited up this weekend, but we hope to see you back on the field. Hope you're doing all right. Now, let's go on and jump into our Week 3 highlights, starting off with all of our wins. The Bills are 3-0, baby. Tremaine, 3 total tackles, 2 solo, 1 tackle for loss, and a pass deflection in the 21-17 win over the Bengals. Now, the numbers don't explain how great this defense is doing. They're controlling the tempo of the game. They only allowed the Bengals to have 23 minutes of possession, compared to the Bills had over 37 minutes of possession. That's almost more than half of the game. And each week I've mentioned how great this Bills team is looking all around. Offense is good. The defense is good. They're forcing teams off the field fast. Head into week 4, they've got the Patriots at home. Hopefully this defense is going to be able to slow Tom Brady and his offense down and, hey, walk away with an upset. That would be nice to see. Another week and another win for Kansas City Chiefs and Thornhill. Juan had 2 total tackles on the day, both of them solo and a quarterback hit, in the 33-28 win over the Ravens. Now, this was a tough match, but the Chiefs are 3-0 headed into week 4 here. Juan putting pressure on Jackson. Somehow he's able to get this one up. He's having a phenomenal year, folks. Let's give it to him. But hey, Kansas City walks away with the win. Now headed on to Will and Jacksonville, but let's start off with this crazy beginning to the game. Jackson for the Titans, not able to get a hand on it. Jaguars all over him. Jacksonville gets possession of the ball, and they're able to put some points on the board early. Jacksonville gets their first win of the season. And now let's go on to our guy, number 76, Will Richardson, and the rest of the O-linemen. They did a fantastic job week 3. There were 0 sacks recorded against Minshew. But on the other side of that, Jacksonville's defense tore the Titans up. Mariota sacked 9 times. Jacksonville with a 20-7 win over the Tennessee Titans. Now headed to the Steelers and Terrell. Not the outcome they wanted. They lost 20-24 to the 49ers, but they did make a great decision picking up Minkah Fitzpatrick, his first interception with the Steelers. Watch Terrell celebrate with his new teammate, joining him running down the field. Now, Rel, another big week in the books for him. Last week, he had a career-high 11 total tackles. Well, Sunday, he had 10, 7 of them solo, and 2 quarterback hits. Also, earlier this week, Terrell tweeted out this. He said, "Safely landed. We have to have this one. Let's go 1-0 this week." Now, this tweet really spoke to me because it shows how mentally smart he is. I've known Terrell since middle school, great head on his shoulders, and he's not looking at the season as, man, we've lost 2 weeks in a row. What are we going to do? He's saying, hey, new week, let's go out and get it. And for me, it really spoke to me because I'm a coach. And this past season, when I started with my girls, we weren't winning every tournament. We weren't doing that well, so we had to go back to the drawing board, figure things out. And once we did, start putting in extra time, extra work, extra effort, we got results. We go from not winning too many tournaments to, let me show y'all some of my babies, okay? Then we started coming in 3rd in tournaments. First bronze medal at one of the biggest national qualifying tournaments there is. Next weekend, we go to Chicago. Moving on up again, we come in 2nd. Look at that beautiful silver medal, and it spins. Ooh. And then towards the end of the season, all the things we put together were really working out. We headed to AAU Nationals, national tournament, y'all, and we won gold. We went all the way. We're national champions. We got a big poster, a big trophy. We're going down in our club history. But, Season didn't start off like that. Same way like for the Steelers. They're not starting out winning. But we're only headed into week 4. This whole season can turn around, and with guys having the same mindset as Terrell, I think the Steelers are going to be able to get this thing going now. Y'all know what time it is. The 4-3-4 football update of the week. The tackle leaders for week 3 was announced, and Terrell is tied for 7th with 28. And he's the second Steelers player on that list. Now, this year, by week 3, Terrell has more total tackles than he did by week 8 last season. That shows how much he's grown from his rookie year, how much he's learned, and how comfortable he's gotten on the professional stage. Now, normally, I do the show on Wednesday, but with it being Thursday, I got a little something special for you. Got some throwbacks. That's why I got on my Dan River Class of 2014 shirt. And now I'm going to show y'all some pictures taking it back to the high school days. Let's take a look at them. Dan River versus Alta Vista. Terrell against that number 2 is Juan Thornhill. Then Spirit Week of junior year, I was number 2, so was Tremaine. Had to represent us wearing his jersey. And then on the right was part of Decade Day. He was part of a Jackson 5 group in school. Then to college, my girls and I went and supported our Edmunds brothers at their Virginia Tech game. And then last season, got to go to Tampa Bay, see Terrell play. Y'all know him. This is his favorite post. I got to join in on that. And then last game of the season, my best friend and I went to Heinz Field. My first time at a Pittsburgh game. The city showed us love. Terrell showed us love. It was awesome. Last week, I promised that I would tell y'all what exactly the 4-3-4 is. And I want to do this because when I went to VCU, the thing was you represented your area code. And whenever I would tell people I was from the 4-3-4, they'd be like, well, what is that? Well, I'm here to tell you what the 4-3-4 is. We are South Central VA. We've got cities like Charlottesville, Lynchburg, South Boston, and Danville. And then counties like Pennsylvania, Appomattox, Nelson, Halifax. All these areas where we have talent coming through, and week by week, I love showcasing our 4-3-4 talent to you guys. Now, headed into week 4, big games ahead of us. We've got 2 at 1 o'clock. Chiefs versus the Lions should be an easy win, but hey, the Lions are doing all right this season. They're 2-0, got 1 tie, no losses yet for them. And then the Patriots going to take on the Bills. Earlier I mentioned how great the Bills defense has been at forcing teams off the field. If they want to hand the Super Bowl champs their first loss of the season, they're going to have to get Tom Brady off quick. Then we got 2 games at 4:25, Jaguars at the Broncos, and then the Vikings going to take on the Bears. Hope to see Massie back on the field. And Monday night prime time event, Bengals versus the Steelers. Last week, the Bengals were handed their first loss by an Edmunds brother, and let's hope that second loss from an Edmunds brother coming soon. They're both 0-3. Steelers want to walk away with a win. Got to head into that mindset with Terrell. New week, let's go 1-0. A lot of football this weekend. I'm excited to watch it, to cover it, and to get back to y'all because week 4 is coming to you soon.